What if I told you that you could legally pay zero income tax while living in some of the most beautiful places on Earth? No, this isn't a scam. No, you don't need to be a millionaire. And yes, it's completely legal. I'm going to show you exactly how thousands of digital nomads and location-independent entrepreneurs are doing this right now, today. This is the same strategy I've used to reduce my tax burden to zero while living in tropical paradises. By the end of this video, you'll understand the 3 key principles that make this possible, the countries where you can do this, and the exact steps to make it happen for yourself. Let's dive in. First, let's establish something crucial. We're talking about legal tax optimization, not tax evasion. There's a massive difference. Tax evasion is illegal. Tax optimization is simply structuring your life and business to minimize your tax liability within the framework of the law. Governments create these laws. We're just using them intelligently. Here's the reality. Most people think they're stuck paying taxes where they were born. But tax residency and citizenship are 2 completely different things. You can be a citizen of one country while being a tax resident of another, or in some cases, a tax resident of nowhere at all. The key concept is this. Most countries tax you based on where you live and work, not where you're a citizen. If you're not physically present in a high-tax country and you're not generating income there, why should you pay their taxes? This is where the magic happens. By becoming location independent and choosing the right countries to spend your time in, you can legally reduce your tax burden to zero or close to it. Now, there are 3 fundamental principles you need to understand to make this work. Principle number 1, break tax residency. Most high-tax countries like the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, and Australia tax their residents on worldwide income. The first step is breaking tax residency with these countries. In most nations, you're considered a tax resident if you spend more than 183 days there in a tax year. So the solution is simple. Don't spend more than 183 days in any high-tax country. Once you've broken tax residency, many countries won't tax you foreign-earned income. Principle number 2. Establish tax residency in a low or zero tax country. Here's where it gets interesting. Some countries have territorial tax systems, meaning they only tax income earned within their borders. Others have zero income tax altogether. Countries like Portugal with the NHR program, Paraguay, Panama, Georgia, the UAE, and Malaysia offer incredibly favorable tax treatment for foreigners. Some require you to establish residency. Others just want you to spend time there. The beauty is that you can choose a country that aligns with your lifestyle preferences while minimizing your tax burden. Principle number 3, structure your income properly. This is critical. You need to ensure your income is genuinely location independent. This works best for digital entrepreneurs, freelancers, consultants, online business owners, investors, and remote workers. If you're earning money through an online business, freelancing, or investments, and that income isn't tied to any specific physical location, you're in the perfect position to optimize your taxes legally. Let me break down some of the best countries where you can live with zero or minimal income tax. The United Arab Emirates. Dubai and Abu Dhabi have become hotspots for digital nomads and entrepreneurs. Zero income tax, world-class infrastructure, and incredible quality of life. You can get a residence visa through various programs, including the freelance visa or by setting up a company. The catch? Cost of living can be high, but there's no tax eating into your income. Paraguay. One of the easiest residency programs in the world. You can become a permanent resident with just a small deposit in a local bank. Paraguay has a territorial tax system, so foreign-sourced income isn't taxed. It's affordable, has great weather, and the process is straightforward. Portugal. Portugal's non-habitual resident program offers zero tax on most foreign income for 10 years. You'll pay tax on Portuguese-sourced income, but if you're running an online business from abroad or receiving foreign dividends, you're in the clear. Plus, you get to live in one of the most beautiful countries in Europe. Georgia. Tbilisi has become a digital nomad haven. Georgia offers a special tax status for individual entrepreneurs where you pay zero income tax up to a certain threshold, and beyond that, just 1%. The cost of living is incredibly low, the food is amazing, and the people are welcoming. Panama. Panama has a territorial tax system and offers various residency options, including the Friendly Nations visa. If your income is earned outside Panama, it's not taxed. You're also in the perfect time zone for doing business with both North and South America. Malaysia. Malaysia My Second Home program offers a path to residency, and Malaysia has a territorial tax system. Foreign source income brought into the country isn't taxed under certain conditions. Kuala Lumpur offers first world amenities at third world prices. The key is choosing a country that matches your lifestyle while offering the tax benefits you're seeking. So, how do you actually make this happen? Here's your roadmap. Step 1. Establish location-independent income. Before you can optimize your taxes internationally, you need income that's not tied to a physical location. Build an online business, transition to remote work, start freelancing, or create investment income. This is your foundation. Step 2. Research your home country's tax laws. Understand exactly what's required to break tax residency in your passport country. Some countries, like the United States, tax citizens on worldwide income regardless of where they live, which complicates things but doesn't make it impossible. For most countries, it's about time spent and cutting substantial ties. Step 3. Choose your new tax home. Select a country based on your priorities: cost of living, visa accessibility, language, climate, proximity to family, and of course, tax treatment. Research the residency requirements and tax implications thoroughly. Step 4. Establish residency. Apply for the appropriate visa or residency permit. This might involve hiring a local lawyer or immigration specialist, but it's worth the investment. You'll typically need to provide documents like bank statements, proof of income, and background checks. Step 5. Manage your time. Track where you spend your days carefully. Many people use apps to log their location. Remember, you generally can't spend more than 183 days in your former high-tax country without triggering tax residency again. Step 6. Maintain proper documentation. Keep meticulous records of where you live, where your income comes from, rental agreements, utility bills, everything. If your former tax authority questions your residency status, you'll need proof. Step 7. File appropriately. Even if you owe zero tax, you may still need to file returns in certain jurisdictions. In your new country, understand your filing requirements. Some territorial tax countries require you to declare foreign income even if it's not taxed. Step 8. Consider professional help. International tax law is complex. Hiring an accountant or tax advisor who specializes in expat taxation is often worth every penny. They'll ensure you're compliant and optimized. Before you pack your bags, understand these crucial points. This strategy works best for genuinely location-independent income. If you're employed by a company in a high-tax country, this becomes more complicated, but not impossible. Some countries, like the United States, tax citizens on worldwide income regardless of where they live. American citizens get the foreign earned income exclusion, which excludes a significant amount, but there are additional requirements and forms. You must actually live in these countries for the required time. You can't just get a residence permit and never show up. That's fraud. Banking can become complicated. Some banks don't want to deal with non-residents or people with complex international situations. Plan accordingly. This isn't about hiding money or avoiding obligations. It's about legally structuring your life to minimize taxes within the framework of international law. Living in paradise while paying zero income tax isn't just a dream. It's a reality for thousands of people who've taken control of their financial and geographic destiny. The world is more connected than ever. The opportunities for location-independent work are exploding. and governments around the world are competing for digital nomads and remote workers by offering favorable tax treatment. The question isn't whether this is possible. The question is, are you ready to take the leap? If you found this valuable, let me know. And remember, this is educational content, not personal tax advice. Always consult with qualified professionals before making major financial decisions. Now go live your best life, wherever in the world that may be.